What's up, guys? You are looking at this correct. These are 40-inch tires on this Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, and we're going to go over today how they fit on this Jeep. As you guys know, Jeeps are probably the most customizable vehicle on the market. And you can see on the front end of this thing is a bunch of stuff swapped out here. They have the stubby Fab 4 bumper on the front. And not that you're ever gonna get stuck anywhere in this thing, but if you do, they also do have the Warn winch up on top here. Super heavy duty, it has a synthetic rope on here. If you do get into any situations where you do get yourself stuck, or maybe you need to help a buddy stuck because this Jeep's not quite as big as yours is, you can use that and help pull them out. And then back on your way. They both make great products. We use them extensively on a lot of other customer builds as well. This customer did swap out the headlights as well as the side markers to like a smoked LED style. So awesome look to top it off and just kind of darken up the front end here. And then they obviously have the combat hood latch kit here as well to hold that down. So as far as this build goes, to fit these giant tires here, this customer went with a 6-inch rough country suspension lift on the Rubicon, and that's also additional with the 2-inch from factory that you get from Jeep. So that kit comes with coil springs. We did go ahead and upgrade the drag link on the front as well as the tie rod. Anybody who's had a lifted Jeep knows when you lift them up a little bit, you tend to get a little bit of play in the steering. That's just gonna help keep it tight, everything aligned, driving as straight and as comfortable as possible for you. So with that, as you guys can see, upgraded there. And the customer did opt out as well to swap out to the Fox shocks. As you guys know, if you're familiar with the industry, Fox is one of the top names on the market. So they did upgrade to the Fox 2.0s as well on top of that kit. Getting into the nitty gritty of these tires here. So 40 by 1550 R24 Toyo MTs. And that's on top of a 24 by 12 fuel runner in the gloss black and milled. That's not a small tire by any means, so you have to go with a giant kit like that to be able to even fit something like this. Going with that big of a wheel, honestly, the 40 almost makes the 24-inch wheel look small, but having something that wide as well also protects you from curbing that wheel. Obviously, this thing's going to be a magnet for curbs if you were going to try to fit it anywhere, so that'll help protect that wheel from being scratched or damaged along the way. So not only is this thing, you could use it off-road if you wanted to with these giant mud tires, it also has a clean look for the show with the 24-inch wheels as well. As you can see, if this did have that full-size bumper there, this would be all over that front bumper. It just wouldn't work. So not only is that aesthetically pleasing to have the off-road look with the bumper swapped out on the front, but it does allow as well for the giant tires to be fit on there. So this customer also has the extensions on the fender flares as well. And then obviously with the look, you can't just leave a normal factory running board on there or go none, because honestly to try to jump up in this thing, it's a pretty big step if you were going to go right up in. So they did switch out to the NFAB off-road style Nerf steps on here. And there's a few other things on the inside just to go over with you guys. They're cool upgrades to this here. They did upgrade to the see-through roof here on the front panel as well, which is, for me anyway, this is the first one that I've seen where that's actually been swapped out. So cool touch to the top of this thing. And then in the back here, they did upgrade to a 4-speaker head unit for DS18 audio as well. So this thing puts out some serious noise. And then the last upgrade here that they did is this bed cover, which obviously is, in retrospect to this entire build, is just something minimal, but having that bed cover is nice for putting anything in the back. You don't have to worry about any water getting in your gear or anything you're carrying with you on the trip or anything like that. So as you can see from head to toe, this thing's been upgraded across the board. A sweet setup by this customer on this Jeep here. So, and all of this stuff too, guys, if you guys have a Gladiator and you want to bring it to us, we can do this setup or something similar, customize it your way, as we have access to all of these different products to be able to put in there. So that's going to wrap up how we're going to fit these 40-inch tires on this Jeep. And like, follow, subscribe. If you got any questions or anything, give us a call at 301-694-4642.
Subscribe to Krietz Customs to win a free set of wheels and tires. If we hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, we'll be giving away a set just like this, a 35, 12, 50, 22 Fury Country Hunter on a 22 by 12 fuel wheel. If you want those, go ahead and subscribe to Krietz Customs, and we will see you when we give you those wheels away.